Hello everyone, welcome to our second 2022 Bowman Draft First Edition box break. I also have a third and a fourth that are two boxes at once on Buy It Now right now. One of them's very close to selling out. It's only got, well, it might only have a few teams. It might have sold out. Kento, you got me? I just saw your message. Alright, cool. Yeah, sorry, just a little bit behind today. So let us see how many of these good prospects we can find. I also have a random break for this up where it's $18.99 a spot, 5% for 2+ spots. We have Bowman Draft Jumbo boxes up for sale as well, including Pick Your Team and Random. Randoms are $19.97 a spot. So lots of Bowman Draft on the schedule, if that's your thing. Alright, everybody out. There we go. Box. We also have 2022 First Edition Bowman, and we have 2021 Bowman Draft First Edition up for sale. All kinds of Bowman Draft stuff. Alright, and we are ready to roll. We have a sky blue parallel in our first pack. We have Dylan Bevers, first for the Orioles for Kento. I believe he's one of the first rounders. Sorry, my hands are very dry, just cleaning them. Yep, late first rounder. William Bergola for the Phillies. Jack Brannigan, first for the Pirates for Nicholas. Ben Joyce, first for the Angels for Jared. Dylan Lesko, first for the Padres for Brandon. Oscar Colas, White Sox. Sonny DiChiara, first for the Angels for Jared. Edinson Paulino for the Red Sox. Drew Gilbert, first for the Astros for Nicholas. And we have a sky blue. It will be Jose Ramos, 20th overall for the Astros. We have Jose Ramos for the Dodgers. Going to Dennis. Hard to get in between here on this one. It looks like we have a yellow, probably of 75 here. Last time I believe we had 7 numbered parallels in this. We have a Jared McKenzie, first for the Nats for Will. Shaylin Polanco for the Pirates. Parker Messick, first for the Guardians for Justice. Jackson Cox, first for the Rockies for Nicholas. Christian Hernandez for the Cubs. Gavin Cross, first rounder for the Royals for Brian. George Valera for the Guardians. Caden Wallace, first for the Royals for Brian. Yasser Mercedes for the Twins. And our gold will be, looks like a non-first, of Calvin Alcantara for the Chicago Cubs. That one will go to Nicholas. Gavin Cross, he was the 9th overall pick. Up on the board. Straighten these all out. We have a sky blue parallel coming up in this one. We have Khalil Watson, Miami Marlins. Dylan Ray, first for the D-backs for Wayne. James Trantos for the Cubs. Leonardo Balcazar for the Reds. Cesar Prieto, Orioles. Jordan Walker for the Cardinals. Yason Morabel for the Rangers. Colson Montgomery, White Sox. Nate Savino, first for the D-backs for Wayne, and a sky blue first Bowman of Blake Burkhalter, who was a second rounder for the Atlanta Braves, going to Daniel. We have Ivan Melendez, first for the D-backs for Wayne. Oh, man. Emmanuel Rodriguez, Twins. Anthony Hall, first for the Yanks for Josh. Alex McFarlane, first for the Phils for Nicholas. Tanner Schobel, first for the Twins for Gary. Felix Valerio for the Brewers. Judd Fabian, first for the Orioles for Kento. Blake Burkhalter, first for the Braves for Daniel. Robbie Snelling, first for the Padres for Brandon, and Yordani De Los Santos for the Pirates. Alright, we have a sky blue. We have, I believe he's about 10th overall pick, Gabriel Hughes, first for the Rockies. For Nicholas. Carson Williams, Rays. Ignacio Alvarez, first for the Braves for Daniel. Dustin Harris, Rangers. Tristan Vierling, first for the Yanks for Josh. Trey Sweeney, Yankees. Michael Kennedy, first for the Pirates for Nicholas. Benny Montgomery for the Rockies. Alan Cerda for the Reds, and a sky blue of Jay Allen for the Reds, former first round pick for Nicholas. The Reds have a pretty gigantic checklist in this product, although I don't think they have a first round pick in the product, which is interesting. Alright, what is this? A blue of 150, it appears. Coming up. We got Adel Amador for the Rockies. Logan Tanner, first for the Reds, for Nicholas. Jason Dominguez for the Yanks. There's Mickey Romero, first for the Red Sox, for Dustin. He was their 24th overall pick. Marcelo Mayer, Boston Red Sox. Max Muncy for the A's. Mason Wynn for the Cardinals. Reggie Crawford, first for the Giants, for Nicholas. He was a first rounder. We got Ricardo Cabrera for the Reds, and a blue first Bowman. It'll be Reggie Crawford, first rounder for the Giants. 10 of 150 for Nicholas. There we go. First round blue. Late first round, 30th overall. But first round. looks like another blue of 150 in this guy. We got Robert Hassel for the Nats. Ryan Cermak, first for the Rays for Jared. Marco Luciano for the Giants. There's Jet Williams for the Mets, first rounder. We got Ayrton Ortega for the Giants. Drew Baker for the Rays. Joan Noel for the Guardians. Austin Hendrick for the Reds. Jacob Melton, first for the Astros for Nicholas. And a blue first, Logan Tanner for the Reds. Numbered 68 of 150. Tanner was second rounder, 55th overall, which will go to Nicholas. There we go. That was Jet like the 11th overall pick. He was the 14th overall pick for the Mets. For Jenna. Let's have two top 15 picks. But their checklist is small. They just have two high first rounders, which makes them valuable. And Jet Williams is a cool name, so that's a name you'd like to see do well. Alright, we have Sky Blue coming up. Holden Cowser, Baltimore Orioles. Chase DeLauder, first rounder for the Guardians for Justice. We have Roderick Arias for the Yanks. Nick Biddison, first for the Dodgers for Dennis. Alex DeJesus, Blue Jays. Walter Ford, first for the Mariners for Joe. Walter Ford is a second rounder. Cutter Coffee, first for the Red Sox for Dustin. I believe he was a second rounder as well. Yeah, very high second rounder. Simon Juan for the Mets. Kevin Parada, first for the Yanks. I think he's the other first rounder. Yeah, 11th overall. And our Sky Blue will be Felix Valerio for the Brewers for Mark. So we got Jet and we got Parada for the Mets already. Both go to Jenna, and then we have Chase DeLauder for the Guardians. He was what, 10th? No, 16th overall. Alright, we have Brian Acuna for the Twins. Justin Boyd, first for the Reds for Nicholas. Victor Acosta, Reds. There's Jackson Holliday, first for the Orioles for Kento, first overall pick. Ezekiel Tovar for the Rockies. Peyton Paletti, first for the White Sox for Gary. Drew Thorpe, first for the Yanks for Josh. Yankiel Fernandez for the Rockies. Yolan Confidant for the Reds, and Sal Stewart, first for the Reds. I believe he was the first. Yep, 32nd overall. Later first. So the Reds do have a first. He's just a later first. But there's our main target there, everyone. It's Jackson Holliday. Son of Matthew Holliday. Who's now, I think, a bench coach for the Cardinals? I think bench coach. Something like that. He's coaching on the Cardinals doing something. I know that. Alright, we have Sky Blue in this bad boy. We have Pedro Pineda, Oakland A's. Robert Moore, first for the Brewers for Mark. Yeti Cappy for the Marlins. Jordan Sprinkle, first for the White Sox for Gary. Joe Lamp, first for the Guardians for Justice. Zach Veen for the Rocks. There's a first rounder. Brooks Lee for the Twins for Gary. Brooks Lee, was he 10th overall? He was 8th overall, even higher. Jackson Churio, Milwaukee Brewers. J.R. Ritchie, first for the Braves. For Daniel. And a Sky Blue will be Willie Vasquez for the Tampa Bay Rays for Jared. Willie Vasquez first is in Bowman Chrome. I am breaking lots of Bowman Chrome stuff as well. Everything came out in December. November, December this year. Topps decided to drop the bomb when everybody was trying to save money for Christmas. All these sports card collectors are probably like, damn it, I can't afford to buy gifts. Alright, nothing. This one we have Samuel Munoz for the Dodgers. Clark Elliott first for the A's for Daniel. What's he? He was a second rounder. Mason Barnett first for the Royals for Brian. Adam Mazur first for the Padres for Brandon. Connor Prelip first for the Twins for Gary. Kenya Huggins first for the Reds for Nicholas. I don't recognize him. Fourth rounder. Jacob Misirowski first for the Brewers for Mark. Carson Palmquist first for the Rocks for Nicholas. James Wood for the Nats. And Pete Hansen first for the Cardinals for Dennis. Oh, I got James Wood on the Nats now in this picture. Oh, cool. Part of that Juan Soto trade, of course. Come on. Did not make it easy getting in that fold there in this box. Alright, we have a sky blue in this one. We have a Jackson Jobe, Detroit Tigers. Sean McLean, first for the Dodgers for Dennis. Josh Kesevich, first for the Blue Jays for Dennis. Second rounder. Jason Churio for the Guardians. Andrew Pintar, first for the D-backs for Wayne. That was a fifth. Roberto Campos for the Tigers. Willie Vasquez for the Rays. Jose Ramos for the Dodgers. Jay Allen for the Reds. And a sky blue first Bowman. It will be Judd Fabian for the Orioles for Kento. Second rounder, 67th overall for Kento. Second break. You have to hit a sky blue or parallel any of the top first rounders. Sooner or later, it will happen though. Surely in one of the 2 box breaks. Alright, another sky blue, another chance at greatness. We got Danny DeAndrade, Twins. There's Tamar Johnson, 4th overall pick for the Pirates for Nicholas. Warming Bernabel for the Rockies. Lamar King Jr., first for the Pods for Brandon. Carson Milbrandt, first for the Marlins for Jared. Jacob Miller, first for the Marlins, also for Jared. Jacob Bennett, first for the Nats for Will. Cedane Rafala for the Red Sox. Michael Knorr, first for the Stros for Nicholas. And a sky blue non-first. It'll be Roberto Campos for the Tigers for Matt. And Campos' first is in 2022 Bowman Baseball. That's Tamar. We haven't seen Kumar Rocker yet. He was the 3rd pick. Drew Jones isn't in the set. He was the 2nd pick. He'll probably be in 2023 Bowman Baseball, I imagine. Big hit for, was it the D-backs? I forget what team he's on. I think the D-backs. Nate Savino, first for the D-backs for Wayne. Ivan Melendez, first for the D-backs, also for Wayne. Manuel Rodriguez, Twins. Anthony Hall, first for the Yankees for Josh. Alex McFarlane, first for the Phils for Nick. Leonardo Balcazar for the Reds. Cesar Prieto for the Orioles. Felix Valerio for the Brewers. First, Judd Fabian for the Orioles for Kento. And Blake Burkhalter, first for the Braves for Daniel. Sky blue in this one. We got Robbie Snelling, first for the Pods for Brandon. Yordani De Los Santos, Pirates. Gabriel Hughes, first for the Rocks for Nicholas. Carson Williams for the Rays. Ignacio Alvarez, first for the Braves for Daniel. Tanner Schobel, first for the Twins for Gary. Tristan Vierling, first for the Yanks for Josh. Trey Sweeney for the Yanks. Michael Kennedy, first for the Pirates for Nicholas. And a sky blue of James Triantos for the Cubs. I think he's a former second rounder. Yep. So that's our second Cub parallel. They also have Alcantara of 75. So we've only got 2 first sky blues so far. That's not what we're looking for. I'd like to have more than that. Alright, looks like we have a gold of 50 coming up. So this will be our lowest numbered card. We have Dustin Harris, at least so far, for the Rangers. Chase Meredith, first for the Red Sox for Dustin. Anthony Volpe, Yankees. Eric Brown Jr., first for the Brewers for Mark. He was the 27th overall, he's first. Bowman Diaz for the Dodgers. Benny Montgomery for the Rockies. Alan Cerda for the Reds. Noah Schultz, first for the White Sox for Gary. Rain Duncan for the Dodgers. And our gold will be a first Bowman. Good start there of Nick Biddison. 43 of 50. Biddison is a 4th rounder. Kind of low. And that one goes to Dennis. We pulled a 50 Dodger last time. So it was our 2nd round pick. Name which escapes me right now. I don't think we've seen him yet. Alright, sky blue in this one. There we go. We have Jace Jung, first for the Tigers for Matt. 12th overall pick. We got Samuel Zavala, Padres. Ryan Ritter, first for the Rockies for Nicholas. Nazir Mule, first for the Cubs for Nick. Chandler Simpson, first for the Rays for Jared. Roman Verdugo, Padres. There's Elijah Green, first for the Nats for Will. He's a 5th overall pick. Yep. Nick York, Boston Red Sox. Landon Sims, first for the D-backs for Wayne. And a sky blue first Bowman of Adam Mazur for the Padres. Second rounder, 53rd overall. Going to Brandon. There's Elijah Green. He's one of the big Chase guys. Him and Jackson Holiday are probably the 2 favorites of the hobby, it seems. Very nice high prospects up there. It's a pretty loaded set this year. I think it's a little bit, it's got more beef in it than last year, although I don't know if they match up to the Marcelo Mayer and Jordan Lawlers. Looks like we have a blue of 150 here. We have Hayden Dunhurst, first for the Royals for Brian. Jose Salas, Miami Marlins. Brady House for the Nats. Steven Zobak, first for the Royals for Brian. Anthony Gutierrez, Rangers. Alex Freeland, first for the Dodgers for Dennis. Trevor Martin, first for the Rays for Jared. Jacob Marcy, first for the Padres for Brandon. He was a 6th rounder, my goodness. Hunter Barco, first for the Pirates for Nicholas. And our blue will not be a first. Denver Guzman, numbered to 89? 39. 39 of 150 for Jared. Top seems to have controlled the the duplicate issues with the first edition. Usually there's like no rules and you can get like many copies of cards in first edition, but it's looking like they did not do that so much this year. Oh, I can't get into this one. There we go. Man. Usually one of these is longer than the other and you can kind of slide in easy. But not in this box. Alright, Sky Blue coming up. We have Luis Meza for the Blue Jays. Kobe Mayo, Orioles. Elliot de la Cruz, Reds. Jonathan Klaus, Mariners. Henry Mendez, Brewers. Henry Davis, Pirates. William Kepner, first for the Giants, for Nick. Denver Guzman for the Angels. Daniel Vasquez for the Royals. And a Sky Blue coming up of Leonardo Balcazar for the Reds. Well, that pack didn't have many first. It had one. So another red for Nick. I think that's second Sky Blue, right? Yep. So 2 Sky Blues and a numbered parallel for the Reds. First time I broke this product, there were a ton of Reds. It was crazy. The Reds don't seem to go for that much either. Just know the prospects are considered amazing. But if you want to throw a dart at the wall at prospects, Reds is a good bet. So you'll get a lot of cards. Alright, we have us a yellow of 75 coming up, which will be our 6th numbered parallel. We have Kyle Manzardo, Tampa Bay Rays. Trace Gonzalez, first for the Pirates, for Nick. Joshua Baez, Cardinals. Brandon Barrera, first for the Jays, for Dennis. Kristen Vaquero for the Nats. Gabriel Rincones, first for the Phillies, for Nick. Bryce Hubbard, first for the Reds, for Nick. Henry Bolt, first for the A's, for Daniel. He was a second rounder. Alexis Hernandez for the Cubs, and our yellow is a first Bowman, good start. And it'll be Caden Wallace, 71 of 75. Second rounder, 49th overall, high second rounder for the Kansas City Royals. Going to Brian, so that's a decent one right there. I'll put him in the middle there. So you do a first rounder and second rounder numbered parallel up there. That's not too bad. Dalton Rushing, that's the guy we had the parallel of last time of 50. Went to Brandon. We have Cade Horton first for the Cubbies for Nick. Is he the first rounder? Yeah, 7th overall for the Cubs. We have Yendry Rojas, Padres. Dominic Keegan, first for the Rays, for Jared. Daniel Cueva, Rangers. Dalton Rushing, first for the Dodgers, for Dennis. Jonathan Mejia, Cardinals. Cole Young, I believe he's the first round shortstop for the Mariners, for Joe. Tony first overall. Michael Hernandez for the Orioles. Nate Furman, first for the Guardians, for Justice. And our Sky Blue will be a first Bowman of a Connor Prelip for the Twins, 48th overall, second rounder, for Gary. We got 3 packs to go. We don't have any duplicates of the top guys up there. Surely we'll run into something. Last time we had 7 number parallels. So if that holds true again, we might have one more. We have Errol Vera for the Angels. Thomas Harrington, first for the Pirates, for Nick. Matt McLean for the Reds. There's Zach Nito, haven't seen him yet, first for the Angels, for Jared. Jordan Lawler for the D-backs. Justin Campbell, first for the Guardians, for Justice. Blaze Jordan for the Red Sox. There's Kumar Rocker, 3rd overall pick for the Rangers, for Nick. Top pitcher. Luciano Acuna for the Rangers, and Jimmy Crooks, the 3rd for the Cardinals. We haven't seen the Cardinals' first round pick. Cooper Jerpy. Kumar down here. Probably, there might be 2 more parallels. There's second Nito. Nito was what? He was the 13th overall pick. Sorry, pull my camera there. There we go. Alright, 2 packs to go. Can we double up on any of the first rounders up there? I still have a sky blue, at least. Hopefully 2 parallels in these 2 packs. Yep, sky blue here. Got Troy Melton, first for the Detroit Tigers for Matt. Bryson Maltz, first for the Cardinals for Dennis. Cole Phillips, first for the Braves for Daniel. Harry Ford for the Mariners. Henry Williams, first for the Padres for Brandon. Christopher Pasiola, first for the Cubs for Nick. Eric Hernandez, White Sox. Brenner Cox, first for the Nats for Will. Jonathan Cannon, first for the White Sox for Gary. And a sky blue will be Cesar Prieto for the Orioles for Kento. It's our second Oriole parallel. One pack left. Can there be a numbered parallel? Nope, none at all. No parallel at all in here. So I'll put Kumar Rocker back up here. Alright, we have Owen Murphy, first for the Braves for Daniel. Won Bin Cho for the Cardinals. Jordan Beck, first rounder for the Rockies for Nick, right? Yep. 38th overall, late first. Ryan Reckley for the Giants. Trey Lipscomb, first for the Nats for Will. Curtis Mead for the Rays. Angel Martinez, Guardians. Edis Leonard for the Dodgers. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubs. And there's Cooper right there, first rounder for the Cardinals for Dennis. Alright, so that will be our second 22 Bowman Draft First Edition box. Let's take a look at results up here. Our numbered parallels we'll start out with. We got a blue of 150 Denver Guzman for the Angels. A yellow of 75 Kevin Alcantara for the Cubs. A blue of 150 first rounder Reggie Crawford for the Giants. A second rounder of 75 Caden Wallace for the Royals. We got a 50 Nick Biddison for the Dodgers. A 150 Logan Tanner for the Reds. And for our Sky Blues, we got Connor Prelip, first for the Twins. Cesar Prieto for the Orioles. We got Leonardo Balcazar for the Reds. Adam Mazur, first for the Padres. James Trentos for the Cubs. Roberto Campos for the Tigers. Judd Fabian, second rounder for the Orioles. Jose Ramos for the Dodgers. Blake Burkhalter, first for the Braves. Jay Allen for the Reds. Felix Valerio for the Brewers. And Willie Vasquez for the Rays. Other than that, we got one copy of each of the top high first round prospects up there. I think we got all of them. Pretty sure. So, thanks for joining everybody. I'll take pictures of your results and I will try to have all your stuff out today. There's a winter warning here. I don't know if that'll slow me down. But I'll get you your cards as fast as possible. So thanks for joining. Like I said, lots of Bowman Draft on my schedule. Check it out. First edition, Jumbos. We got Bowman Chrome. We got Bowman Baseball.